Hi there, welcome back. I promised a video in my last Project Pan update introducing a new series on HMM makeup, and here is the intro as promised. I have been doing a rolling Project Pan. If you haven't seen any of the panning videos, I will add a link down below. And what this Project Pan has been is a rolling Project Pan, and in it I introduced some or included some products that I was having some trouble using up in a Project Pan because I felt like I was having to use up the products. Meanwhile, those products would go well with other products because I was panning some other products in the Project Pan that I couldn't introduce these other products that go well with. Let me give you an example. I had two Makeup Forever blushes in the Project Pan, and I had other eye products in the Project Pan, so I wasn't using Makeup Forever shadows along with the Makeup Forever blushes, which somehow I felt at least once in a while I should be using. So I am switching things up. I am taking some of the products that were in the rolling Project Pan and if I am doing that, I'm going to replace them with other things as appropriate, and I'm going to focus them instead on a different take on my makeup collection. And that's why I changed the background for this video, so you could get a better idea of my palette collection at the back. Now, I'm not doing a palette collection video, I'm just giving you a sense of what it is that I'm working with. And I've already started this project, if you will. This look today is based on that project. I'm using either a full month with one brand or 1 to 2 weeks with given brands, and that just depends on how much of a given brand's products I have on hand. So for example, for all of April, so I've been doing it since April 6th, I am using Urban Decay products. So I've been using the Naked Palettes collection. I am hoping to use the Heavy Metals palette, the big purple one back there. I've been using the Urban Decay, Urban Spectrum, and Full Spectrum palettes, and along with a few other Urban Decay products that I happen to have. And I'm getting a lot of fulfillment from that. And for Urban Decay products, so of course face products and lip products that go along with that. And I've been feeling a great deal of satisfaction with that, and also forcing me to use more of the different shadows than what's in my comfort zone, because I'm trying to use as much as I can from a given brand in the span of time. Now, not use up quantity-wise, but variety-wise. And I've already discovered a lot of looks and a lot of fun stuff with the Urban Decay line, including using the Full Spectrum, a really nice sunset looking eye, using yellows and kind of peachy roses and oranges and pinks, and it was just so much fun to do. Laura May Beauty was the inspiration for that one. Anyway, having a lot of fun. So I'm using, I've got Naked Heat on today. I've got what's this one called? There's a palette that just came out from Urban Decay on this one. Oh, for heaven's sake, hang on. Back talk. I can't believe I couldn't remember. Oh, what a moment. Anyway, using the lipsticks, using the face products, using the eyeshadows, I'm having a lot of fun. So coming up, there's going to be Tarte, there's going to be Smashbox, there's going to be some Buxom, Lorac, or Lorac, I don't know how to say it properly. And Morphe, and also Benefit. So there's a lot that's going to be coming up as far as impressions of various brands and what were my favorite parts of the various palettes that I have. Now, I don't have an extensive collection. I get that part. But I think that a big part of why we collect whatever it is that we love in makeup, in my case it's definitely eyeshadows, is to use the darn stuff, to make as much use out of it as possible. And for me, I don't really care on an eyeshadow that I hit pan or that I finish a pan. I really don't care. Actually, in my whole history, it's always been when I hit pan on an eyeshadow, I think, first I find it ugly. This is me. If you love pan and you think that's the awesome thing, you go for it. I'm not suggesting that's a bad thing. I'm suggesting for me, aesthetically, I prefer not to see pan. And I also prefer to use as many different colors as I possibly can. And so to focus on an eyeshadow, to me, doesn't help me personally really enjoy my collection. So I've just decided I'm going wide as opposed to narrow and deep. And at least for now, maybe only for 2018, who knows? That's just what's working for me. So Urban Decay is definitely what I'm using right now, and I will give you a little bit of an update at the end of the month on what I like the most and the least, and what is coming up for makeup looks for the next month or number of weeks, depending on how much of that brand that I have at the moment. And I am on a no buy, so I am really trying to use what I have in my collection and really enjoy my collection. I've made a couple of purchases, but nothing crazy, really small things that have really enhanced my collection, except for one. And there's going to be an upcoming video on that. So just my take on how I want to use my makeup, and I'd be really curious to know what makes you tick. What is it that you like to do with your collection that you've found over time that really works for you compared to other approaches that you've seen on YouTube? I would love to hear from you on that. If you found this video interesting, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up, if you would consider subscribing. And of course, any comments, leave those down below. And thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great day, and see you soon.